you'll see, starting back in 2003, a steady record of, I would say, meeting targets over performance, if that's an appropriate term, where deficits in the initial stages came in lower than were projected, and surpluses came in significantly higher than was projected in the budget. Next chart is for purposes of determining our success in predicting and targets. Lays out what we thought was going to happen when the budget was tabled in February 2012 with what actually took place over the course of the year. The standout number, of course, is the drop-off in natural resource revenues, and we have talked about that in the past, natural gas in particular, and our response to that revealed on the right-hand side with the reductions in spending in health, education, actually in the social services ministries, a modest increase, and then the other reductions that you see there to try to address the shortfall in revenues. So that's the comparative. That's a slightly more detailed comparison between the February 2012 budget and what actually took place during the fiscal year. So we're still building hospitals, roads, schools, and there are a significant amount of money being spent on that, $3.3 billion, and we obviously believe that is a sound investment in the needs of the province and developing capacity and infrastructure for the future. Having returned a few weeks ago from the happy discussion with bond rating agencies, they do very much seem to focus on this number. I mentioned that the budget had predicted that it would increase to 17.6%. The actual number for 12-13 is 17%, and what follows is a couple of slides that compare where we are versus other provinces in Canada. And of course, these agencies do take note, and it's reflected in the fact that we are one of the few jurisdictions that actually have the highest possible ratings. We weren't projecting a balanced budget for 12-13. The fact that there isn't one means, in addition to the other consequences of that, ministers will continue to take a cut in pay. The individual departments did a good job in hitting their targets. We did not, of course, secure the overall corporate goal of balancing the people's budget. We hadn't expected to, we didn't, and therefore there will be on the ministers' ministerial salaries a 10% reduction. That translates into about $5,000 for ministers.